Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting week of Glass Man Standing. Tonight we are going to do our staff only competition. I am so excited. We've got quite the matchup coming for the first round. It's going to be Ep2 versus Kel Meltz, our leaders, honestly, the true mentors of the Glassmith Glassblowing team. And then I'm going to be second round, and then it's going to be Joe. We're going to have Kid Lazybone, and then finally the CEO at the end of the night. It is going to be a crazy one. And we let Mr. Trippy Possum pick our topic for the night since he was the winner of season 4 and he chose Dungeons and Dragons. Coming in, she's a fan favorite. She's a Glassmith favorite. She's the one that makes sure shit gets done. Let's bring her in. Kill me! And this guy here, he is the behind the scenes man. He takes care of all of our problems here at Glass Man Standing as well as in the Glassmith. Let's bring him in. Ep2! We have switched up the color selection. Instead of having just one color per box, or one color per box, specifically based off of like the exact color from each glass brand, we just have now miscellaneous colors. So there's miscellaneous whites, pinks and purples, reds, oranges, yellows, striky colors, greens, blues, and blacks. So there's more variation, but it is going to make it a little bit harder on our competitors to pick the exact colors they want. Ep2, you never get to spin the wheel, so I'm going to have you spin the wheel.
Spin it up.
This is our wheel.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh!
Whoa. No.
Wow. Kelly's at a real disadvantage for this one.
3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Glass Man Standing. It's the off season. We're chilling, we're vibing, we're having a good time, and we're trying new things out. We're having our staff compete tonight. In the first round, we have Miss Kel Meltz going up against Ep2 Glass. Topic for tonight is Dungeons and Dragons. On the mic, as per usual, it's your boy J-Box Glass, and I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. 7. We're also joined by Season 4 champion, Trippy Possum. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to compete tonight. This is going to be very interesting. You are in a very different position than you typically would be in. You're not competing tonight. You're going to be judging. You're going to be commentating. You excited for that?
For sure. It's definitely a fun, different spin on things. So excited to see how the night goes.
Yes, sir. I'm actually terrified for the Wheel of Misfortune, because if I get silver fume, I'm cooked. If I get no outer flame, I'm cooked.
Kurt, you got a comment from a Kelly Fisher saying, Kurt, nice hat.
Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, my dad got me a new hat for this, and I forgot it at home.
Sorry,
today.
these rods are super long.
But
She also said you're going to win, so.
Let's go. Thanks, Kelly.
I hate to tell you
Kurt's
this,
so nice.
Kurt's not going to
But
win.
Billy said that he's been watching y'all practice and his money's on Kel Meltz.
Well, Billy has been
So.
watching practice, so.
Do you guys have multiple pieces planned for tonight, or are you just going in?
I think I have 3. I have this one solidly planned, and I have 3 total. And this one, when I say solid, it's a very weak solid.
What about you, Kel Cooks? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I've got 3 or 4 ideas in the chamber that we're going to see how they come out. Let's say I am not a lathe worker like Mr. Kurt over here, so I'm not used to this glove situation, but
Yeah, the Wheel of Misfortune tends to do that every now and then. Kurt, you got some more support in the chat. We got a
Hey.
Miss Krista Ross in chat.
Krista!
Hi, Krista!
Wow. Bro, I've got so much support tonight.
You picked tonight's topic, D&D. What inspired that choice?
I am like a huge little nerd. I've been playing D&D since like my early 20s, and it's just a super fun game. I've been watching Stranger Things, and so it felt appropriate.
I've heard there's a lot of references to D&D. Is there a journey or a particular D&D session that you remember that stands out to you, or a moment, I guess, that you enjoyed a lot?
One of the first campaigns I ever played kind of got cut short, and so my character, his name's Dax, and
Okay.
he's a dark elf,
Hey.
and he's currently just stuck in a cave chilling.
Oh no, he's still stuck there?
Don't know any of those people anymore, so we can't play that campaign.
No, he's trapped in a cave. If it makes you feel better, I've only ever played one D&D campaign with my friends. And we only played because one of our friends was super into it. Like, he was the dungeon master, did the whole 9 yards. But I was an elf bard, I believe. I was a blue elf, and I played a flute, and I cast spells that made people go to sleep and stuff like that.
Oh, no.
But he got mad at me one day, and so we started our session up, and straight up he just adds Goku to the game, and Goku comes and kills me. Like Goku hits me with a Kamehameha, and I lost all my health.
That's rough.
And he was like, "You don't play no more." And I was
Fuck you,
like,
get out,
"Okay."
man.
No, I was like, "Well, all right, I'm out of the series." And that was the last time I played D&D.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, man, it's rough. Don't piss off your DMs.
It'll go bad for you.
It'll go bad. Kurt, it looks like you're making some type of serpent, maybe a snake.
So my understanding is that this is spelt Y-U-A-N, nope, Y-A-U-N-T-I, maybe? A Yontai, maybe? It's a breed of serpent people, or a race of serpent people.
In D&D.
In D&D specifically, I remember these guys most personally from, I believe, like the second dungeon as a human race in World of Warcraft. But when I was doing my research, I learned that these are also D&D characters, which kind of tracks. What I basically learned is that to be a D&D character, you have to exist, and someone has to have wanted to play you in D&D.
Yeah, but you can be anything in D&D, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole process of creating a character in D&D is very interesting. I don't know, I have vague memories of it. Again, I've only played once, but I know you like have to pick certain like traits of your character that you, I don't know, there's like, what is it, like you roll for like
Different stats, so it's like charisma based. Characters would be more like spellcasting stuff. Your strength-based characters are going to be more like your barbarians and your fighters.
Yeah,
There's
I gotta
different
pull
kinds
up
of
all the
stuff like that.
stats, but I know there's like, you gotta roll for initiative and stuff like that.
Keller, what are you making right now?
I'm making a thistling.
What's that?
You know, like a thistle plant?
Nope.
It's like a weed, like a dandelion kind of.
We love weed around here.
Grass
This
weeds.
is
Grass weeds.
a little character that's kind of evil. It's based off of that plant. You can fight with them, and they don't take any fall damage, and they're really like undercover incognito because they look like a little plant.
How did you learn about these? Is this like you D&D knowledge, lore that you had already? or
No,
ChatGPT?
no, Googling cute things in D&D gets you further than you'd think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High fives up.
All right, Kurt, 2, you're first.
All right. So this, I believe, is pronounced a Yanti. It's like a serpent person. It's a whole race of different serpent people. Mine, this guy's green. He's really cute. He's got his nice snake head. I sculpted the eyes into it to kind of give it like the rectangular eye shape. I gave him a 6-pack. If you look at the pictures online of these guys, some of them are scaled. Some of them got like they're ripped, and so I made mine ripped. Duh. And then additionally, just a little background on why I made this guy. These were like the main creature I remember from World of Warcraft fighting, and I thought they were really cool in World of Warcraft. And I bet in Dungeons and Dragons they're even cooler.
I made a thistling. These are little forest creatures that look very inconspicuous. They disguise as a little plant, a thistle, a little flower, until you brush up against them, step on them, and then they fucking lose their shit. Because they are little spiky guys, they're dangerous, you can fight with them, they do not take fall damage, and you get bonus points when you fight with these guys, apparently, as per the Dungeons & Dragons players page, which I think is so cool. These guys remind me a lot of me, very unsuspecting until...
So just going off of like the images I was able to pull up of both of them, I think I'm gonna have to go with Kurt because it's also a like you could use it while you play D&D too, so it's multifunction.
Sierra, what are you thinking?
I think my gut reaction actually goes to Kurt too. I really love that it is a movable piece of the floor. He made a base, but also the lizard's like a little hot with his 6-pack. And I think that's plus some points. I think hot points count.
You heard it here first. Kurt 2
Is your hand okay?
wins the first round.
We saw Kel Meltz get taken down by Kurt 2 in the first round, but up next in the second round, he's making his way back in here. We have Kurt 2 Glass representing the Glassmith. Kurt 2. Next up, coming from the Glassmith, we have Miss 13 blowing out 30. Hey. Oh, man. Looks like she's got some haters in the room.
Haters in chat, bro.
That's crazy.
But
it's because he knows I'm gonna win.
Because his hate is so inspiring, I'm gonna have Kurt 2 Glass spin the wheel here.
What? I never get to spin the wheel.
You can spin the wheel.
Wow, he gave
No,
it
I
up
don't
for you.
want it
No,
anymore.
go spin the wheel. Oh, no whammies. Minus
Minus a
1 minute.
minute. Wow. Really nerfing Tana right now.
3, 2, 1. Get your colors.
Bro's not even getting.
Kurt is Tana's direct boss, so I feel like she, in a way, has been waiting
Did you see
for
that she
this
elbowed me?
moment.
She kind of got like an elbow in there. So Tana, what are you making? Now that we started the round.
None of your business.
Okay, well that was lame.
What are you making?
If this goes well, I'm making a rock, and it's gonna have Excalibur's sword in it.
Like Jesus Excalibur?
Jesus Excalibur? I don't know, bro. I googled D&D things. This is one of the things that
Oh,
said I
you
could make.
Googled D&D things because you're not even a true D&D
Well, like I
player?
verified that it was D&D. Like I was like, is Excalibur's sword a D&D thing? Because I think of, you know, the Fairly Odd Parents episode, whenever they go into like the medieval time, and that was what I was thinking of. And I talked to these two gentlemen, and I was like, is Excalibur's sword D&D?
And they said yes?
And they said that even that scene from Fairly Odd Parents could be D&D in theory.
In theory, it could be D&D related since it was, No, I do get that. I thought you were going to do something Stranger Things themed because I saw Coda's comment because you cheated and asked people what you should make.
That's not cheating. I actually think that any competitor that isn't trying to play to the audience.
Actually, shut up, Kurt. I'm so scared. Stop talking to me, bro. I'm fucking nervous, bro.
10 minutes.
Passion over cobalt?
I think this is jet black, but it could definitely be cobalt or experimental green. And I think this is amber purple, but we just have a bunch of strikey. Like there's like singular passion from Glass Alchemy, there's amber purple by North Star, there's experimental silver passion, experimental silver #1. So I honestly don't really know. Something strikey. Yeah, this is gonna
that over a dark color.
Yeah, well I figured it'll be like a cool mythical blade look maybe. You know, like Excalibur is kind of mythical. I know it's like Electrum would have been a really good color for it, but. Little interpretation going on here. Yeah, so like I got this little gather really thin.
This fucking sucks.
And I'm just gonna heat it up. You should get that on video, bro. Whatever Tana's got going on over there. I don't know what's going on, but does not sound good.
I was looking for a color, God.
She just threw all the color on the floor, I think.
You aren't even ready for what I got going on, Kurt. You don't even know,
it doesn't
bro.
sound like it.
I'm so interested. Tana, what are you making, bro?
You'll see.
Oh, you're pulling an endo? You're gonna skip the mid-round interview?
Damn, bro. You know what I heard hates when people skip the mid-round interview? The commissioner, bro.
Yeah.
The commissioner hates that shit. Good thing they're not around.
Yeah, good thing the commissioner's not around.
Do something horrible to themselves in a video game.
Tana, you should just take Kurt's rig mat right there to your left and just take a bite out of it.
I'm putting the RP on that in the flame.
Don't burn my...
In the flame!
Not enough time, Kurt. Not enough time.
I don't know, bro. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
If you want a countdown, let me know.
I would love a countdown.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done. You're done.
Pieces down, high fives up. What's wrong?
Man.
I'm gonna give it to 13 blowing on 30.
So, judges, what I made for you today is a dragonborn egg. A dragonborn is a type of species that is within the Dungeons and Dragons world. And my first time playing Dungeons and Dragons, I was a dragonborn named Jorgen, and I was a sorcerer. So I felt like it was only right for me to kind of pick some magical colors, the ghost, and make a little dragon egg because that's how they're born. And then also you might see that little flower-looking thing on there. It's actually not a flower. It is a little blue ribbon signifying that I am #1 because in high school I was actually the president of the D&D club, and it's just only right that you guys know that and you're judging because Kurt said that he didn't even know. He looked up things about D&D for this.
Tana was a self-appointed president, a lot like Trump, if you ask me.
What?
I was still
We're gonna skip past that.
And then she let the treasurer pick who she wanted them to be,
bro.
and then she let the next
Explain your
person,
piece.
secretary, they just picked who they wanted to be.
Say your piece.
It was pretty corrupt.
Why did you?
Okay,
All right,
so
we're gonna
the
have
piece
Kurt
that
too.
I made tonight is Excalibur's sword. We all know Excalibur's sword. If you can pull this out of the rock, you're fucking like a god, bro. All right. If you want to be the coolest guy on your D&D team campaign, you picked Excalibur's sword. You need Excalibur's sword. How else are you gonna take on the Dragonborn Gorgon? Looks like a Gorgon to me, bro.
Jorgen.
Gorgon, more like it for real. For this Excalibur sword, I used amber purple over jet black for the blade. Just give it a little extra mythical vibe. And then we split that blade in half and stuck it in the rock so that, you know, you gotta rip it out.
I would also like to point out that
Her portion's over. Don't you think? She already got her 45 seconds.
I'm gonna go first. Tana, for your first times with the new season coming in, I think you did pretty well. I think Kurt's a little warmed up already. The sword's really nice. Excalibur idea, really cool. I think your ribbon could have been a little bit better on your rock, sadly, and that's why I'm gonna go Kurt too.
So I really like the rock on Kurt's piece, but like where the blade's meeting the handle is a little rough for me. I mean, Tana's piece is not the cleanest either, but I like the backstory, so I'm gonna go with Tana's piece.
Bob Boy, what do you think?
I like Tana's story a lot, especially because she can relate, played the game. But The Rock is selling me because he squished it to make it look like a rock.
dude,
You
this
gotta
lot
get
boy.
in it and look at it. That's why I got in there and looked at it.
Did you see all my
So-
dots though?
Yeah.
She's been practicing her dots.
It's like, and then, so my thing is, if the egg was sitting in something and it was flat, it would make sense to me.
It's
but-
sitting on the ground. It's in the ground. You
But
touch
it
the
would-
bottom half. It's like an iceberg.
Yeah, but like, where's the ground? It's just sitting on graphite to me.
Didn't you hear this is
You have
what
no
it ran into?
imagination.
So-
You could never play D&D, bro.
I'm going with the sword simply based on the
Hannah,
stone.
hey,
Congratulations,
Cody, you better get that
Kurt
protein
to
diet.
the second,
Oh, God.
second
Not feeling well, man.
kill 13
That
going
looks
on 30.
I killed her, man. You killed her.
All right,
Definitely
let's see, what,
squished it.
let's see what the people thought. Let's see. Maybe she won the. Oh, 13 blown on 30. You won the people's vote.
She's back. She's back. She survived.
6 votes for Kurt 2, 8 votes for Tana.